Coronado passed this way on his search for the 7 cities of gold. Oñate's expedition stopped here to give thanks. They followed trails that the Native Americans had used for centuries. Moving north into the heart of this new empire, they came through the mountain pass to this river ford. The small town that grew on both sides of the river was called El Paso del Norte. At the end of the war between the United States and Mexico, the Rio Grande came to define the boundary between the two countries, dividing the town into the twin cities of El Paso and Juárez. Yearly summer rainstorms caused the river to run wild and create new channels. Floods and erosion created a confused patchwork of unclear boundaries. In an attempt to settle the many disputes that arose from this living boundary, the International Boundary Commission was established in 1889. The IBC resolved more than 100 cases, but it was unable to find a resolution to the disputes between El Paso and Juárez. This land was in an urban area of some financial value. Mexican landowners felt they had rights, but could not defy Americans who claimed the land. In 1911, the issue was brought before arbitration, and the presiding Canadian jurist divided a key tract of land called the Chamizal along the 1864 riverbed, which by then was nearly impossible to determine, but was, in any case, somewhere within the city limits of El Paso. The U.S. rejected the decision, and Chamizal remained disputed territory for another 50 years. Development of land was risky without clear recognition of ownership, and by then, Chamizal wasn't merely a piece of land. It had become a patriotic, even moral battle. Settlements were pushed, then forgotten. The dispute was highlighted to show perceived intransigence by the United States in dealing with its Latin American neighbors. In 1962, President John F. Kennedy, worried about the growing influence of Castro's Cuba, recognized that for the United States to improve relations with Mexico, the Chamizal issue needed to be settled.
Kennedy had a very magnetic personality, just amazing. The crowds, they just went wild over him in Mexico City. When he first came down and landed in Mexico City, the Mexican president met him. They shook hands very formally, and Kennedy in his Boston style, a little bit stiff. Just before he left, after the ceremony, Ambassador Mann talked to President Kennedy and said, "Now, you've had a wonderful time here. You've had great success. If you want to really top it off for the Mexican president, give him an abrazo as you leave." Just as they were to leave, Kennedy did give him an abrazo. What a great thing that abrazo was.
It was President Johnson and President Díaz Ordaz who came to this place to celebrate the spirit of the resolution. The governments agreed to actually move the Rio Grande to its 1864 course and restrict the river in a straight concrete-lined bed. Mexico and the United States jointly bore the cost of relocating the river in this new channel. Both nations created parks dedicated to friendship on portions of the recovered lands.